You was in Atlanta,
okay.
and J. Cole was in Florida.
Okay.
Orlando?
Yeah, no, okay. J. Cole was in Gainesville.
Gainesville?
He was gonna be in Gainesville.
He was gonna be. So we see he sees online that Chance has a show with Cole in Gainesville, Florida on a Friday. And this is Monday night. And he called me, he's like, yo, Cole's gonna be in Gainesville with Chance. We need to go there. I was like, okay. And then I hung up. I didn't think we were gonna go. We didn't talk about it until Thursday night. No. It might have been Friday morning that you brought it back up. No. It was Thursday night. Thursday night, he was like, we're still going to Gainesville. I was like, okay.
I was like, yeah, I talked to Pat already. Like, if you want to go, we can go.
So then, after he said let's go to Florida or whatever, I was like, cool, I'm going to make a song for J. Cole to listen to since we're going to meet him. We had no real idea we were going to meet him. I just said we're going to meet him. So I was like, cool, let me make this song. So write this record, it's the American Dreamville record, where I like rap, like talking, basically rapping to J. Cole, asking him all this shit.
You made the beat.
No, I got the beat from I come from Chicago.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a story in the record. Dude, I did that record, finished it. Then we drove to Florida.
God, drove all the way to Florida. With no hope of meeting J. Cole.
Nothing solid
just
to
off
meet J. Cole.
the
We had
whim.
no real idea we were gonna actually meet, but we knew we were gonna meet him. So we get there, we get campus.
Keep in mind, we've like had some like interaction with like him and his management before, just on some like hungry artist type shit.
just,
like, yo, listen to my mixtape, like shit like that. But like nothing like solid or anything. So like that was kind of gonna be like our slide in, I guess.
Like it wasn't really an in, but we're gonna make it seem like it was an in. So anyway, we get there, like we get to like the school where they're doing a thing or whatever, and like we hit up Pat, let him know we're there. Pat's like, cool, we're at the hotel, we'll probably be at the venue in a minute. So chilling, they get there, like we hang out with like with Chance and them like in their dressing room, and we're just chilling. Like I think that was one of the, I think that was like is that like the second time that we met Chance? I think the first second time we met Chance, but like Chance didn't even know I was a rapper. Like we would just chill, and then like I told him I rap or whatever. I played him the record I did with his brother. I played him Spend It. He was like, yo, yeah, that was the first time I played Spend It for Chance before. Yeah, I played Spend It for Chance before Spend It was out.
I remember because Chance did that verse from the Double XL
freestyle.
The poetry verse.
Yeah.
So he we were rapping verses back and forth. And he rapped
I want to my cup at you.
So he did that or whatever, and then so like Cole's people are sound checking or whatever. So like in my head, I'm like, Cole gotta be getting here soon. Like Cole's people sound check for him. You know what I'm saying?
They sound check for him.
They sound check for him. So in my head, I'm like, Cole gotta be here soon. Like, yeah. I turn around. What was it? No, you know what it was? We were watching Chance on the side of the stage, and we were like, yo, we need to find Eve because like Eve is cold. Yeah. So I was like, we need to find Eve. Literally, we were like, we need to find Eve. Turned around and physically bumped into him. I was like, Eve, what's going on? And he was like, the first time we met Eve was outside of a Dollar and a Dream concert, handing him a CD.
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta. So he turns around and like they're all like overly nice and remember faces. So he was like, what are y'all doing here? Like, why are y'all in Florida? And we're like, we cool Chance and everything. He's like, oh, y'all from Atlanta, right? We're like, yeah, we cool Chance and everything. We came. We just wanted to, say what's up or whatever. I really want to play Coldest record. And, Eve hit me with the, yeah, we gonna do that, and then just walked away. So I was like, cool, shit's not gonna happen. Like, that's what I'm saying, this is definitely not gonna happen. So, Chance does his set, and then Cole does his set, and he smashes it or whatever. And when Cole's hopping, like Chance is watching Cole's side stage, when Cole's getting off stage, he like grabs Chance and like, yo, I want to talk to you. Go to the dressing room. So we're walking, everyone's walking, like it's just like a line of people walking. And he tapped me like, you better walk in there. Oh, yeah, you're right. So I walk in, and like me and him are just sitting like slightly outside of Cole's dressing room or whatever. And Cole is like talking to Chance, like they basically tell him like, yo, I see you doing it. Like, keep doing what you're doing. Like, don't have to sign this and that. Like, he's like giving him all this advice, and I'm like slick, super jealous of Chance. Like, I'm like, fuck that. Like, cause like I'm like, damn, like this is like, cause like you understand, Cole's like my favorite rapper, like my favorite dude. So it's like I'm like halfway jealous of Chance, halfway like, yeah, that's what's up. And like Chance is probably my like second or third favorite rapper, so it's cool. Anyway, so they finished talking or whatever. No, here's what happened. They had to go do a meet and greet, so they left, and Eve is in there on the phone. And like, Eve's on the phone or whatever. He's on the phone, I think, with his wife or his girl or whatever. He's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he sees us and he was like, yeah, baby, hold on, I gotta listen to some music real quick. And I'm like, oh shit, he finna listen to the record. So he's like, all right, what y'all got? And I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, like I got the song. Like I knew we was gonna be able to sit down and like play this record for you, so I just want you to hear it, blah, blah, I'm talking too much. And I'm like, yo, just play the record. He puts it in and he's just like, he starts bobbing his head crazy.
No exaggeration.
And in my head, I'm like, is he just trying to gas me up, or does he really like it that much? Like, that's how much he was into it. I was like, I kind of felt like he was just gassing me. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. He finished to listen to it. He was just like, yo, my nigga, you kind of went in. Like, that shit was, you know, he's from Queens. My nigga, you kind of went in. That shit was kind of hot. But he's talking or whatever. So he just starts giving advice. He was like, look, man, like, y'all doing it. He's like, you around the right people, you cool with chance, this and that. Like, look, keep doing what you're doing. I'm not saying we trying to sign. I never signed somebody off one song, but like, blah, blah, blah. Here's my email.
And he was talking about like when they were playing shit for Jay-Z.
Yeah. Like
telling stories about him and Cole when they were playing shit for Jay-Z.
Like we played the Lights Please, and he was like, we didn't just get a meeting after Lights Please. It was Lights Please, and then he was like, send another record. Cool, this is good. Send another record, and then there was a meeting. So I'm like, cool, that totally makes sense. Blah, 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 blah. And then as that's finishing up, he's telling us all these stories, and as he's finishing the story, he's like, yeah, but it's hard. Like, it was really good.
No. Before you were like, but can I get? I was like, but do you think?
Oh yeah,
Cole?
I was like, you think Cole can listen to it? He's like, nah. He's like, honestly, I don't want to make that promise. Like, we gotta get out of here tonight.
CIAA, I remember. CIAA weekend.
He's like, we gotta get out of here. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but that shit is tight. And then Cole was like, what's tight? Like Cole walks in. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm like frozen up. Like I was fanning out crazy. So I was like, I'm sitting there like. He was like, what's tight? And I'm like, I got a song, like, song I made for right now, like this moment. Like, I'm just bummed, like, sounding stupid. He was like, just one song? I was like, yeah, just one song. He was like, cool. Puts it in, starts listening. He started doing the same shit Eve was doing in my head. I'm like, this nigga's gassing me. Like,
I don't know if that's a New York thing or what. I don't know if y'all do that shit, but like he was bobbing his neck like this, like his head was gonna fall off his neck.
He was going crazy. So then he was just like, he take the headphones. He was just like. Because I got this line in there. I got this line where I'm like, I got this line on the record where I'm like, I'm dreaming that light-skinned nigga from the field gave a deal to your boy. Yeah, coming out. And I remember he was just like, and he kept listening or whatever. So he's bobbing his head. He liked the record. He takes it out. He did the same thing. Like, nigga, bro, you went in. Like, so he's like, Booth, like, you know, like, he complimented me or whatever. And then like, he did the same thing he did. He started like giving advice or whatever. Bro, when we started out, all we had was this, that, and the other. Like, we was just hungry and just going about, like, running around the city just doing shit. They didn't know what they were doing either. So, and he was just like, cool, but like, the shit was fire. Like, for real, keep that shit up. He left, Eve left, and then we're just sitting there in Cole's like dressing room, just like me and him sitting there like.
Literally just us two in the big ass dressing room.
Just quiet.
Quiet,
like,
not saying anything.
We're like, I guess that's as good as that could have gone. We're like, we don't know what we expected.
Yeah, like,
but that shit was as good as it could have gone. Like he wasn't going to like whip out a record contract and then sign right there. So we were just like, that's as good as it could have gone. But it's just, I guess, like realization that it's just like you don't always know why you're doing the shit you're doing, but sometimes you do it and then you figure out why later. Sometimes you can intentionally run into somebody. You can make that shit happen.